Let's meet our contestants tonight. Would you welcome our first contestant, Mark Pullen, a membership officer from New South Wales who loves cycling, fingerboarding. He has a water lily named after him. Welcome, Mark.
Hi, Peter.
Your special subject for us?
NBA basketball 1990 to 2000.
OK, and that's the American Basketball League?
That's
right.
correct, yes.
OK. Now, one of your notes said that you're into fingerboarding.
That's right, yes.
Explain, please, fingerboarding.
OK, replicating like what you do on a skateboard, but just with your fingers. So you're able to do tricks, you can flip the board, you can jump over things.
How big's the board?
Oh, it's about 96 millimetres, so...
Right.
Yeah.
And you carry it?
You just normally just put it in your pocket or your bag.
Put it in your pocket?
Yep.
Right on.
Easily done.
Do you have to wear special gear? Do you dress your fingers up with the underpants showing and the hat on backwards?
I've seen people do that, sadly, yes.
OK. All right, Mark. NBA basketball, 1990 to 2000 is your special subject. Good luck.
Thank you.
Your 90 seconds begin now. In March 1995, amidst much fanfare, which legendary player rejoined the Chicago Bulls?
Michael Jordan.
Correct. Which NBA team was established in Canada in 1995 before relocating to the US?
Vancouver Grizzlies.
Correct. In 1998, Scottie Pippen was traded by the Bulls to play with which team?
Houston Rockets.
Correct. After Michael Jordan, who was the next player to win the Most Valuable Player award in the early 90s?
That would be Charles Barkley.
Correct. From 1992 to 98, who led the NBA in rebounding?
Dennis Rodman.
Correct. In which season did Shaquille O'Neal win the Rookie of the Year award?
92-93.
Correct. In 93-94, who ended Michael Jordan's long run for scorer of the most points in a season?
David Robinson.
Correct. Which team did Orlando Magic beat in the Eastern Conference playoffs of 95-96?
That would be Atlanta Hawks.
Indiana Pacers. At the 93 finals, how many games did Phoenix win against the Bulls?
2.
Correct. Which controversial Warriors player attacked and choked his coach in 97?
Latrell Sprewell.
Correct. Late in the 91-92 season, San Antonio appointed Bob who as their interim head coach?
Hill.
Bob Bass. In how many NBA finals in the 90s was there a game score clean sweep of 4-0? 4-0. Correct. Who was the first Toronto Raptors player to win Rookie of the Year?
Vince Carter.
Damon Stoudemire. Which team were champions in the 98-99 season?
San Antonio Spurs.
Correct. Michael Jordan was dethroned as MVP by Utah's Karl Malone at the end of which regular season?
96-97.
That's it. That's 15 questions. Mark, 1,200 points. Well done. Impressive stuff. True or false time. Bonus question. Here we go. In 1996, the NBA suspended a player who repeatedly refused to stand for the national anthem. True or false, Mark? What do you want to do?
I'll leave that to the Brains Trust.
All right, Brains Trust. In 1996, the NBA suspended a player who repeatedly refused to stand for the national anthem. True or false?
I can't believe an American wouldn't stand for the national anthem.
No, I'm with you. I find that really hard to grasp, hand on heart and all that sort of stuff.
96, there was no Guantanamo Bay, but, I can't imagine life would have been easy for him.
Yeah. Therefore, obviously, the opposite is the case.
So what are we saying, Brains Trust?
I believe it to be true.
All right, so is the Brains Trust your captain?
It's not a democracy here. I'm the
true.
He's the rock star.
It's a dictatorship, yeah.
The future of Australia is in good hands.
Yeah.
Brains Trust are saying true. Mark, what would you have said?
I would have said the same thing.
True is the correct answer. Mark scored 1,400 points. Can you pronounce the player's name for us?
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Formerly Chris Jackson.
Abdul-Rauf. There we are. From Denver Nuggets. Suspended. 1 game.
Well, what was his issue with the national anthem?
He was a Muslim, so he refused to stand for it. He would sit down and say a prayer instead when it was being performed.
Oh, OK. Well, fair trade-off, I would have thought.
Yeah.
This fingerboarding thing?
Yep.
Which 2 fingers do you use?
Index and middle.
Is there any sort of point in just using the 1 finger?
You'd be severely limited in terms of what you could do, but I suppose you could get a point across if that's what you were trying to do.
Stunt finger boarding, wouldn't it? Just with the 1 finger.
Well, that'd be more your para fingerboarding.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Wouldn't it? Yeah. Is there finger rollerblading?
Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen. I've seen finger bikes. I've seen finger snowboards.
Is there any finger wood chopping?
Not people that have done it twice.
No, right on. Look, so much more for the next generation to look forward to. Mark, 1,400 points. Congratulations. That's a great score.